Bonjour mes amis, grüße meine Freunde. Hello my friends, this is Enzo Hagen of the Alliance for Loki. So today is the big day. We're going to take Nick Fury up to rank 3 as a 6-star. So yeah, of course, my last video you saw that I pulled the 6-star Awakening Gem, amazing. And yeah, I've really come to the conclusion that Nick Fury is the one I want to do over Aegon. So we're going to have some fun with this. We're going to just see what Nick Fury is like, going from unduped 6-star all the way up to duped to rank 3, and just take a look at it. So let's start here. We're on, of course, Realm of Legends, and we're just going to do some Winter Soldier fights. So in we go to this. I guess let me show my masteries real quick. So I'm going with a pretty good Nick Fury build. So I've taken suicides off, that way I can use lots of specials. Sort of give him all the damage I can with 3 out of 3 in Courage and 3 in Glass Cannon, and of course just putting up as much as I can in the Deep Wounds, so his bleeds are as effective as possible. And yeah, that's the mastery build I'm going for with Nick. And now let's go into the Realm of Legends. And so we'll go fight Nick totally. Whoops, this one in the right place. Special quest, there it is. Realm of Legends, and we'll go fight Nick totally as is. So no synergy, just Nick by himself, and we'll see how he does. So let's grab 6-star. There's 6-star Nick right there, unduped, unawakened. And let's just have him going by himself. So, first up, let's just go against Winter Soldier and see what it's like for this rank 1, level 25 Nick Fury. And so I'll try to do a combination of things. I'll do first, I'll try to get the infinite bleed up on him, and we'll see how that is. And so there it is. Just do a couple of heavies. So you can see the damage, 2,000 for a crit, 1,800, 797, and so got the infinite bleed on. And there's all these different, that's the medium, going for about 9 per hit, and I think it's if I finish with a light, that's the most damaging bleed you can put. It's short but a lot of damage, and you can see it's, what is that, 897 we see there. So 9, 180 for the infinite bleed or the internal bleed. Let's throw an SP2. So 3,000, 1,680 stuns him as well. Got the infinite bleed again, and yeah. So we're on our way to play Nick style. Let's do double medium. So it's medium. And yeah, a lot of good damage. It's going down fairly quick. What do we have? 50 hits, 84%. Not amazing, but let's throw another SP2. See what type of damage that does. I was hoping to get the crit off the second or the last special, because that's usually a pretty powerful one. So I was doing about 1,600, 1,800 with that. Let's go back to throwing light to the end of my combo. We'll do another one. Okay. Let's see this SP2. Let's get this 3,000. Almost 4. There it is. 5,059. Okay. So that's good to remember. And let's keep on going with this. Let's do a special 3. So to get the most out of a special 3, we want to have him with the internal bleed. So we'll go build that up, and we will go right for that special 3. Took a little bit of risk of trying to throw a heavy there. Just got hit in the face for it, but okay. So got the internal bleed. Let's get up to our our special 3, and see what kind of damage you do. I think this will do it. Yep, special 3 times, 62%. Let's see what happens with this. I think it does about 15,000 damage. I've tested this a few times. Let's take a look. And there it is, the big SP3, and what was that? Yep, 15,000 damage. So good to remember. And I think he has a lot of extra attack with the internal bleed up. We can try it without the internal bleed and see what happens. Just again for testing's sake. So let's keep on going through this fight. See if we can get those numbers. Oops. Yeah, I just got absolutely beat. I go below 50. I'm below 50% now, so he's going to get the plus 20% from courage. Okay, now this is SP3 without the internal bleed, but with the 20%, so it's going to be a little hard to judge, but let's see what the number ends up being. So many things affect each character that it's always a little tricky to do proper testing. You gotta really keep all the variables together. So only 6,000. So yeah, that bleed really is incredible. I think it says it adds something like 3,000 attacks, over 3,000 attack, and so yeah, more than doubles your damage, which is about right. I think he has around 3,000 attack. So yeah, you really want that internal bleed up when you're doing your SP3. Okay. You can see a little higher damage. We're up to 10 per tick now, as opposed to 9. That's because of the courage. Let's see what happens with the special 2 here. So let's see if we get the crit. No, we didn't. But I think it was like 1,800, and now it was 1,900. So yeah, that 20% of course is adding like we would expect. Oops, meant to block, did not. Okay, let's get the internal bleed up again. See if we can get a second one. And then let's see what the plus 20% would do without SP3. It might be too low. It might get him in assassin's range, but I think we won't. Let's just keep on working on it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be alright. Not doing that much damage. And now we have SP2. So we're going to have bleed, and we'll have get another internal bleed going. I think I'm about to run out of this one. This does it. Not quite. Oh, it's just a little bit away from it. The internal bleeds is sometimes tricky to get on. Let's see if I can do a double medium. Oh, didn't quite. I forgot I needed 8. The double medium. There it is. Okay. Let's throw this SP3. So we've had 6,000, we've had 15,000. So this with the plus 20% should be, I guess, like 18,000 would be my guess. Let's see what we have. The answer is 15,000 again. Interesting. Okay. Maybe the plus 20% doesn't really make that big a difference when you're dealing with all that extra. So now we're in assassin's range. So once again, we're getting even more damage. Now we're up to 14 for the small bleed ticks. So assassin's range, we're at 4, so it's like plus 50%. But again, things don't scale perfectly just because of all the modifiers. Let's see what our SP2 looks like. 3,000, 8,000. Okay, so a fair bit more than it was. Some big bleeds. Let's see what that lights. So lights going for about 14,000 or 1,400 per tick. There he is, he's dead. So that was Nick Fury, 289 hits. So it's a lot. I mean, he's not doing that much damage, and this is a rank 1, level 25. Okay, let's back out of this end quest. Now comes the big moment where we give him that awakening gem and awaken him. So crazy, so crazy. His awaken ability, and oh, so happy to get that awakening gem. That was incredible. So there's Mr. Fury. Let's just look at him for a second. So no life model decoy yet. What's his attack? So his attack is 2,000, so that's why that special 3 is so amazing, is because when you do that special 3 and you have the internal bleed, 3,600 additional attack on it. It's a lot. That's huge. You can see it more than doubled, was it? Went from about 6,000 to 15,000, so almost tripled. So that's incredible. And yeah, and there's all the various abilities, but we won't spend too much time on those. Of course, the big thing is that life model decoy, and it is an incredible part of Nick Fury. It basically gives him another life, which is amazing. And all the SIG ability does is just determines his degen to down to 30%, where he sort of stabilizes. So yeah, let's do it. Use item. There it is. Boy, a 6-star awakening gem. not too often you're going to be seeing these used, because yeah, they're so rare, so rare. But here it goes. It is absolutely my choice. Nick is the best. Just a slight, well, I'd say no. I think I like him a lot better than Aegon. Just more uses. And so let's do it. There it is. Pushing the button. And crazy. He's awakened. So, oh my god, an awakened Nick Fury. So nice. And you can see, just makes him have all these amazing abilities once he's knocked out once. I mean, he does degen 5% per second to 30%, and again, that's the only thing his sig ability does is changes at 5%. You know, with this, he gets that permanent Fury's Fury, which is crazy. He's immune to stun, which is just amazing. And yeah, Fury's Fury. Let's take a look at that. I think it. What's his attack that he gets in it? Fury's Fury is 3,288 extra attack. So what he got from his special 3, now he has when he's below 20%. Okay, so let's see what this guy can do compared to what we just did. So back into Realm of Legends we go. Let's take on this Winter Soldier one more time. Realm of Legends. And there it is. Only going in with it with Nick, no one else. Look at those silver stars. Man, silver stars are so cool. Let's see how he does. So we're going to let Winter Soldier actually knock us down and get us into that, get rid of the life model decoy and just get to the real Nick Fury. With a real Nick Fury, please stand up. Please stand up. So yeah, just gonna let him knock me out, or knock out my life model decoy. And now he's unblockable, which is pretty cool. He's stunned. Okay. So he's doing his job. Don't get stunned too much. Okay, will that do it? Nope, almost. Okay, now it does it. Okay, so now we'll go attack. So let's get up this let's get up the internal bleed and just see what our SP3 would do since we're at it already. Okay, it might take us a little bit of time to get internal bleed. Okay, there we go. Boom. Okay. Now let's see what that SP3 does. So he has Fury's Fury on it, and he has the internal bleed, so theoretically he has 6,000 extra attack. But let's see what the damage does on this. And so the damage is 33,000. Pretty incredible. So yeah, it's up there, doubling his. You see the small bleeds are 24. There's that medium bleed 509, and then there's the small bleed, or the light attack bleed at 2,500. So pretty big differences with the Fury's Fury up. I mean, again, more than doubling his attack as far as the rating goes. Let's take a look at the SP2. Let me try to get out the the SP2 again. Let's see what that is. So what we at, like 5,000, 8,000 criticals. So 6,000, 11,000, 14,000. Such a huge difference. Such a huge difference with that SP2. And so yeah, I mean, you can see how quickly we're killing Winter Soldier. I mean, look at those crits. Soon we'll be in assassin range, and it's gonna get even crazier. Okay, let's do. I think we can finish him off with his SP2 potentially. Oh, we didn't get any crits. Not enough crits, but he is about dead. Oops. That'd be ironic if I die with 1% here. And nope, the bleeds take care of him. So let's take a look at this. So 90 hits. So we went from 289 to 90 hits. What a huge difference the sig ability makes. I mean, to get Fury's Fury, I mean, again, it adds over 3,000 attack to what do you have, about 2,000. So pretty strong, pretty strong. Okay, well, let's get out of this and let's do a little leveling up. Luckily, the level event up is on. The level event. What am I saying? The level up event is on. So it means, yeah, I get 25 units basically for doing all this. I wish it was skill advancement, but I can't have it all. Let's clear out the ISO because we just need a bunch of skill. So we're just gonna sell that all right away. Sold. And okay, so here comes the first step in the rank up. So taking him to rank 2. And so, get that. There he is, just waiting. Upgrade. And so, yeah, pretty expensive upgrade. Taking 3 tier 5 basic, 7 tier 4 basic, 7 skill catalysts, and 7 of the tier 2 alpha. So taking character rank 2, quite expensive for materials. But we're going to do it. So my gold is at 30.5 million, so let's just remember that. And here goes that $500,000 right here just to do the rank up. And there he is, rank 2. Okay, let's level him up. Was it 35, I believe? And yeah, so we'll be dumping a lot of this ISO in. So there, it takes him about a third of the way. It should all be pretty much perfect. And grab some more skill. Plenty of skill. Oh, that crystal opening has given me crazy amounts of ISO. We're just a few away. And one more time. That'll take us right there. Claim max. And okay, that is claim max, and now we should be able to take them up. So close. Oh my god, we're 300 away. Usually I wouldn't care, but I actually will care in this case and just get some basic to finish it off. I'm usually not that worried about using the right amount of ISO, but you know, 1, 2, 3, that should do it right there. But when you're so close, you might as well get all the resources you can. There it is, leveled up. Okay, so now we have a rank 2 6-star Nick Fury. Look at all those things I need. I need 2 more tier 4 skill catalysts. We'll have to go get those. We'll go get those from the crystals. But first, let's do the test and see what this rank 2 can do. So in we go back into our favorite target, Winter Soldier, and let's see what happens. So the other one was 90, and so this is, yeah, so this should be much better, obviously. So he's a whole rank higher, and so let's see how many it takes him. Same deal, just going with Nick alone, and we're going to let Winter Soldier hit us until we're down into our Furious form, and then we'll see. Let's go quickly compare statistics, just so we know what we have here. So info, so his statistics are, so he's gone from about 2,000, I think it was at 1,900 to 2,700 attack. So, yep, pretty good jump. And here we go. And now into the fight, and we get to just sit around while Winter Soldier hits us, just to get ourselves into the Furious form. It feels so weird doing this, because you know, even when I play Nick Fury, and even though it's so much better to have him in the Furious form, I still, of course, always play with his life model decoy as much as I can, just because, yeah, it just makes sense. It's why give away perfectly good health, even though it does so much more damage. Okay, come on. Let's do it. We better get ready. Okay, and now we're set. So, Furious, and so we'll go right for the SP3, just like we did last time. But let's build up and get the internal bleed again. So just do a lot of mediums because I have a nice long bleed. That's the parry. Got hit because I had an itch in my throat. Okay, well, we're not doing too well here. Let's try this again. Lost a bunch of power. Okay, I got the Furious, the internal bleed. Let's just bleed out an SP1. Maybe ironic if we died. But look now, it's 73 for those. Oh, sorry. Oops. Jeez. I was supposed to hit the SP3 button and I missed. Okay. Here it is, SP3. So let's see what this does now. But you can see the little bleeds. They're doing 33 a tick, which is much better than before. I mean, look at the health just skyrocket down. And now the damage is 58,000, so huge amounts. And again, look at these bleeds. So now 3000 is the little light bleed, 33 is the tick, and then the other one, what is it? So many numbers, 84, so yeah. Obviously a lot bigger damage. And he's down to nothing. Okay, so let's see what the results of that are. So the results are 74, okay? So again, we've gone 89 to 74. That's a good 15 less. And yeah, I mean, what a beast. What a beast. He just does so much damage. I mean, what is Winter Soldier? I can't remember. Let's just look at Captain Marvel. Is it 500k? Yeah, 546 is Winter Soldier, so it's a lot of damage. Just an amazing amount of damage that Nick Fury can do. Okay, let's back out of this. Let's have a little bit of fun. So, of course, we're going to take him to rank 3 soon, but let's just see what the rank 5 would do. So back in we go. So this rank 2 6-star is supposedly equivalent, and it's true, to the rank 5, and there's the rank 5. Let's just see what the rank 5 is like in this fight. I'm just curious about how much it will do. Okay, skip this, and off we go. Same deal. We're gonna let him get into the Furious form, and then we'll just compare the two. So, yep, it's just like a few minutes of entertainment as we let ourselves get beaten up by Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier has never felt so good. Just getting all these free shots on Nick, and yep. He's pounding away. Furious. Got the 20. That makes him furious. Okay, doing pretty good. I should have looked at the attack. We'll do that after we finish this fight and see if the 6-star is better or not. Okay, and now he's furious. Now you've made me angry. Let's get the internal bleed up. Yeah, I tried to sneak one in there, sneak a heavy in, but okay. So you can see how slowly his life model decoy is degrading. So there is some benefit in that. I mean, there's no doubt it helps because yeah, the slower one just means you can sort of play around a little more, make mistakes. You see, I got hit and didn't really affect me because nothing really affects him as he's losing that health until he gets to 30%. I mean, it's all sort of meaningless damage. So we got 2 internal bleeds up on him. You can see it's ticking for 30, the sort of the small bleed. So that's sort of the one of the big tests. I guess I also need to factor in this bonus damage, but yeah, I sort of forgot to do that. C'est la vie. Okay, let's see what this is. This is 42. So what was the other one? In the 50s. So yeah, it's the attack of the 6-star is definitely better. You can just see from the small ones, 30,000. Let's see what the light attack bleed does. Also a pretty good indication. So there it is. The light attack bleed is 3,200. So a little less damage the 5-star does than the 6-star rank 2, which is interesting. That's great. That's why I would say most people at the end game level are really gonna start focusing on their 5-stars and not their 6-stars, just because they definitely do more damage. And 21%, almost in assassin's range. And now we are in assassin's range, so look at those 3,700 light hit bleeds. And 74 hits, and there he's dead. So I think it's exactly the same. Is that right? Were we both 74? I believe that's correct. Oh, 76. So it's slightly more. Of course, there's a lot of randomness in that. But yeah, not bad at all. Again, pretty quick fights. But now it comes big time. So now we're going to take Nick up the 6-star. Let's X out of this up to rank 3. So this will be my first rank 3 character. So excited to have him at rank 3. He's just such an amazing character. So champions, and actually I got my skill from just the percentage crystals, and I pulled a cosmic tier 5 CC from the Abyss. So yeah, I'm ready to do another rank up once I have enough materials. So I believe I needed 2. Correct. I need 2 more tier 4 class catalysts. So Let's go grab them from the crystals. Not sure what the best way is. Let's just see how many of these tier 3. Ooh, look at all these red envelopes I have from the event. Where's tier 3? Or tier 4, sorry. Somewhere here is tier 4 class catalyst. Now I want the frag one, so of course. I feel like this new like crystal arrangement always is like impossible to find what I want. Where are you, shards? There it is. Okay, so we got 1,000 of these. Let's just open up a bunch and see until we get 2 of the tier 5 skill. It knows I want skill. The game, so smart. The game, it always knows exactly what you want. Yeah. Actually, I don't want any of those, so maybe not too smart game. So I got 5,000. Need 36,000 to get it fully formed. Whoops, there, okay, there's one. And so now let's just open until we get another one. With skill was closer to the front so we can watch it. Where's skill? 1,400. What if I run out of crystals before I can get it? We will see. Oh good, it's moved up. So we're at 8,000, so getting closer, of course. 11, still at 11, 11.52. Okay, we're a third of the way there, and we just got a mystic. 15, 16. Ah, perfectly halfway to another crystal. 20. Okay, not so bad. What do we have? 1,082 we started with. So it's going to take us 200 to get us one. Yeah, there about a little more. But of course, yeah, we had to get a few array off the start to get the second one fully formed. 30 and 34. That was a nice big jump. Oh, so close, and now the game has decided to stop. Just can't handle all this shard opening. So many shards. There it is, perfect. 36,000. Ah, beautiful. Right at the magic number. Okay, so we've done it. Let's go back to Nick. Where are you, champions? And then there it is, Mr. Nick. Look at that rank up. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Actually, let's just take a look at the 5-star just so we can do a quick comparison. Where's a 5-star? Nick. So his attack was 2,500. Okay, and as a 6-star, I believe it was 2,700. Again, this is with some masteries, so this is not exact because I have blast cannon and courage doesn't affect it. So let's say 2,700. So the attack is higher as a 5-star, as a 6-star. Okay, let's do it. Let's upgrade. Here it comes, rank 3. I forgot to look at how much it cost me to upgrade him. We're at 30.5. So it actually took more than $1 million to take him all the way up as a rank 2. So upgrade. Whew, there it is. Tier 5 skill catalyst. Oh man, so amazing. We just have him do a little spin for us. Wow, expensive. 8 tier 2 alpha, 4 tier 5 basic. I mean, that's a lot. And 8 tier 4 skill catalyst. So we're at 29.3 million. It's going to take us 705,000 just to rank him up. And it is done. There he is. There he is. Okay. And we got to get him to level 45. So time to just dump in some skill ISO. Be easy to run out of resources if you were not a giant crystal opener like myself. I mean, it's going to take a lot to do it. This is 57 at a time. What's 57 do? It actually takes us up a lot. And there it is. Dump them all in, and just keeps on getting crazier and crazier. It's going to obviously be my new profile character. Well, not that if I had just my highest PI champion for that. 44. What are we away? We are 3,000 away. Okay. Let's see. Could just dump in another 5,000 one. It's a little wasteful. Let's get some of the other. Is it tier 4? Ooh, that one should do it right there. Grab you, and back we go. There it is, 3,000 perfectly, and there it is. The 345 rank 3 6-star Nick Fury. It's big time. Look at that tier 6. 3 tier 6. Why so many? Should just be 1. 2 tier 5 skill. Oh yeah, it's a lot. Tier 3 alpha catalyst. You're looking at it. That's the next level of the game. I can imagine that might be 2022 we're looking at right there. Okay, let's see. Fights. Yeah, they really have made the 6-star have a really big sort of end, I'm sure, just because they want to, again, keep the game going for a long time. Okay, so let's take a look at this guy. Sorry, we should have looked at him more. Champion, 6-star Nick. There he is. Not that much. I need to dump some more skill stones into him. But his PI isn't like outrageously higher than anyone else's. Let's take a look at his attack. So 3,200 attack, another big jump, and yeah, okay, let's test him and see what he's like. So fight, off we go and fight. And so as usual, we're going to jump right in against Winter Soldier. Same deal, go let them get into the Furious mode and see what exactly the damage is he will do. So in we go. So 74 was our best, and yeah, we'll see what this is like. So this is the first ever. Well, I know someone else in the world has a rank 3 6-star Nick Fury just because I saw it. Oh, well, that's so funny. We still have the rank. I forgot to switch the champions. Whoops! Imagine him going through all that with the wrong champion. That would have been pretty silly. We've gotten the silly duck label in the 4Loki chat if I had done that in its entirety. And so, okay, so into this edit team, let's bring in the 6-star version. Look at that. Beats all of the champions right at the very top now. Begin quest. Okay. Here we go again. So Winter Soldier, do your damage and then it'll be my turn. So fight. Fight we go. So into the fight we go, and yep, feel free to hit me for a while, and we'll get into the Fury's form, and so then we'll let the real fun begin. So I don't know if I have predictions how much it'll take. It'd be amazing if it's below 60, to be honest. That would be pretty incredible. If it only took 60 hits to do 500 over 500k damage. Okay, it's going on slowly. You'll go right into rank 3. We'll get the internal bleeds. Throw off that rank 3 just to see what that will do. So, okay, getting close. Couple more hits and we should be ready. So close, and there we are. Okay, so let's get the internal bleed up, and we will do this. This SP3. Okay, we got internal bleed and the Fury. Let's see what this SP3 does, and 12% damage. So yeah, I should have just not done the 12% damage, but too late now. And the answer is 53. Doesn't seem like it's that much higher, to be honest. So we got 37s for the small bleed. It's definitely higher. We have for the light attack bleeds are 4,000, 4,100. So much more than it was. It was I think 3,700 with the rank 5. And try this SP2 here. See what that does. SP2, 10,000, 18,000. Oh, I want to get a crit on the second one. I mean, it's so much. He's practically dead already. So we're going to be close to 60. Oh, no, just over 60. And there we go. So quick. So quick. Was it 63 hits? Let's see what it said. 62. So we've gone from 74 down to 62. That's amazing. That's a great jump. And yeah, I think I could do better. If I just did SP2s, probably even better. They just do so much damage, but yeah, big noticeable difference, and yeah, that's amazing. So super cool character. I love Nick. Let's just talk a little bit about the choice between Nick and Aegon. So of course I could have done the same to Aegon, or could have done the same to Squirrel Girl as well. Could have had the first and maybe only rank 3 Squirrel Girl because I had the Awakening Gem. So yeah, it really came down to Aegon and Nick. The thing about Aegon is he is like the Star-Lord of the Abyss, as Star-Lord was to the Labyrinth. Great champion, amazing, but very much sort of a niche champion. You know, takes a while to build up his combo, so he really needs sort of specific circumstances. And then even as a rank 5, I feel like he's still pretty powerful. I mean, you can see the difference between Nick as a rank 5 and a rank 3 6-star. I mean, it's noticeable and significant, but not like crazily overwhelming, of course, because it is just one level difference. I think Nick is just so much more versatile. I just feel like I've used him in so much more content in the game. Great defender, used in Alliance War, while Aegon's used in Alliance War. In Alliance Quest, you don't really use him too much. Just again, the build-up is a little strange to use him in different content. I mean, the second life with the life model decoy is incredible. I mean, it's saved me a few times when he's should have died, of course, and he comes back to life. And so, yeah, incredible champion. And so I am very, very psyched to have him. Yeah, I've always liked him. I mean, I grinded for him in Arena a long time ago when everyone else was like, oh, he's just a synergy champion. But you see more and more in the gameplay. He has more and more uses. In Act 6.3, he was really good for a lot of special fights. In the Abyss, he's great for some special fights. So, a high-use character. His prestige is okay. I mean, you know, it's sort of like as a 5-star, it's a 10.4, which is fair. You know, it's sort of like the bottom of like the new champions as far as good prestige, but still compared to most champions, you know, way above the average. And yeah, all around an amazing character. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Share the experience of ranking up Nick and just seeing what it's like. And yeah, it's just a chance to have another incredibly cool character in my roster. And if you really want to see the future plans, so I did pull from my crystals. I did pull that tier 5 class catalyst for Cosmic, and so now my goal is right now, you know, if I awaken Surfer, who I have as a 6-star, probably would put it in him just because, of course, its prestige is the best in the game. But at Captain Marvel, her prestige is not bad. I mean, we're talking number 10. And her and Nick's synergy is amazing together. So imagine Captain Marvel as a rank 3 with Nick Fury as a rank 3. Oh, that'd be such a cool team. They'd go and just destroy content together in the game. Her Awaken ability, I mean, the Indestructible is cool. Certainly not a big part of her gameplay, though. So even could consider taking her up unranked, though. Prestige-wise, of course, I'd love to awaken her because then, of course, you get that amazing prestige with 2 rank 3s. So definitely gotta save my catalysts. Let's just grab all the catalysts right now, and just you can see where I'm at in my inventory. My inventory is, so I'm down to 3 tier 5, so you need 7. So it's gonna be a little bit of work to get up to rank 3. What did you need? It's like 8 and 6. I think you need 14 tier 4 Cosmic, easy enough to come by. And you need 15 tier 2 Alpha. I'm at 10, so yeah, actually I'm not too far away from being able to rank 3 her. So yeah, it'd be an interesting decision whether I rank 3 her unawakened or not. I'm leaning towards yes, just because again, it'd be so cool to have her. Amazing synergy, but I'll wait till the Surfer crystals come out because I might go for those and see if I can awaken the 6-star. Because if I can awaken the 6-star Surfer, yeah, it's tough. It might be him who gets the tier 5 class catalyst. So okay, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked seeing Nick and seeing the rank 3 awakening of him. And yeah, he's an awesome character. I look forward to using him in a lot of content. So this is Enzo Eigen, the Alliance for Loki, wishing you a bonne soirée, gute Nacht, and goodbye. See you later.